Hey, it's weekend again, and weekend thought today is how should we view our own work? So today we look at our work as managers, leaders. You might ask what's wrong with that. I have a slightly different point of view. Let me say you must look at your work as an artist or a designer, and not as an engineer or a manager or a leader. So, what's the difference between a manager's view of his or her work versus a designer or an artist's view of his or her work? As engineers, managers, leader, we typically take a view which is task completion or project completion and then start looking at the next one. It's somewhere finds its way into a resume and we move on. Our focus is on completing things and moving on to next thing. Designers or artists point of view is different. Each of them carries a portfolio which is a collation of all the final outcomes or the artworks or designs that they ever did. So when they are looking at completing any work, they are looking at it that this is going to go into their portfolio and this is going to stick around with that. And when their customers or prospects or managers look at their portfolio, what they will see is the outcome of a job is. And therefore you will find that they are sometimes paranoid, sometimes very rigorous, sometimes they will rework, and they will try to make each of their designs or artworks as their best one. So, what is in it for us, the engineers, managers, leaders, is that whatever we are doing, let's look at it as something which kind of gets framed and goes into our own work portfolio. That portfolio, unlike a designer, is not really an album or a cloud drive, but it is the word of mouth of our colleagues, our peers, our stakeholders, and our own managers. Let's be aware of what our portfolio is. So let's do whatever we do as our best output, which creates the best word of mouth, the best impressions on our customers, and create something which leaves a long lasting impression and which sustains for a long time. So here is the weekend thought. As you go about your work, do it like an artist or designer. Delight your customers. Build the best team. Build the best processes. Build the best organization. Build the best portfolio. Remember, what your portfolio is, what, as well as how you have contributed to each one of them. Have a great weekend.